This is the face of someone who knows they messed up. Yesterday, the champions of Denmark, FC Midtjylland, went to England to play Nottingham Forest and left this brother absolutely flabbergasted. Evangelos Myronakis fired the man that brought Forest back to Europe and are now walking into this weekend with a manager that still hasn't won a game yet. In today's news, we'll cover who they play this weekend and predict all the Premier League matches, compare the newly revealed Adidas World Cup ball to previous editions, and break down Yamal's mom's newest business plan, which low-key is crazy. I mean, I'm all for getting the bag and for respecting mothers, but this woman really thinks I'm about to pay her to have dinner with her? I mean, I guess anyone could go on to Eventbrite and set up this event, but if it is true, we're talking £130 for a normal ticket, which includes a 3-course meal and some drinks, £150 for the dinner with unlimited drinks, and then £314 for the meal, unlimited drinks, a photo with her, and a VIP table. I don't know who the heck would pay to go to this. When I saw it, it left me looking like the Nottingham Forest owner last night. He sacked Nuno Espirito Santo, who is now at West Ham, a couple weeks ago to sign his Greek brother, but he might need to start thinking about cutting ties already. I mean, last season they were challenging for the top 4, but today they sit just one position above the relegation zone, and their fans are out here singing "You're getting sacked in the morning" to Ange. They play Newcastle United this weekend, who actually are just 1 point above them in the table, meaning Eddie Howe also isn't in a very strong position. By the way, I'm not a betting man, so I had no idea how impossible it would be to predict every single score line in the Premier League for a weekend. My friends told me it's literally like almost impossible, so now we are going to only choose the winners, losers, or if it's a draw. So for this Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest game, I'm going to say Newcastle win. Saturday, tomorrow, Leeds play Tottenham, and I'm going to take Tottenham. Arsenal hosts West Ham, and I think they'll win. Manchester United versus Sunderland is going to be such a big match. Ruben Amorim has to win, but I think it could end up in a draw. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Marmardishvili will get his chance to actually have a run of games for Liverpool. Florian Wirtz still hasn't scored or assisted, so this might be his chance to do it on a big stage. I'm going to actually say Chelsea win, though. Aston Villa versus Burnley. I'm going to take Villa there. Everton versus Crystal Palace. I'm going to say ends in a draw. Wolves are bottom of the table. They host Brighton. I'm going to choose Brighton here. And then Brentford hosts Manchester City, which will, oh, that's pretty good. Brentford did beat United last weekend, but I'm going to say City win. If you were curious what matches were happening outside the Premier League, we actually have some even juicier matchups. Juve play Milan, who are currently tied on points with Napoli and Roma, but they sit top of the table on goal differential. Juve, though, are still unbeaten, so that will be a great match. Dortmund play Leipzig, and then Bayern play Eintracht Frankfurt, so 2 bangers in the Bundesliga. In France, we have a derby with OGC Nice taking on Monaco, and then PSG play Lille, who, I don't know if you saw, but have a goalkeeper who saved 3 penalties in a row last night after the referee kept calling it to be retaken. Then in La Liga, Real Madrid take on Villarreal, Barcelona go to Sevilla, and then Atletico have Celta Vigo. In other news, as you probably saw, the new World Cup ball was just unveiled, and although it's pretty nice, I don't think it's my favorite. Adidas have been making the ball since 1970, but in 2002 is when it started to actually get interesting. If I had to choose, I think I would choose this year's ball. 2006, though, this might be my favorite. I love this one. I would definitely choose this one over this year's. The Jabulani was just iconic, so I have to take it over this year's as well. 2014 is giving me a similar vibe, but I actually do like this year's better. 2018 was far less kind of interesting in terms of shapes and curvature. I did actually like it, though. It's like minimalistic, you know? And then the last World Cup ball was this one, which I also liked. If I'm being honest, I don't know how much I like how colorful this year's ball is, but I like the design. I think I'll take this one as well. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll catch y'all on Monday.